Horrible. Hello! Welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. Today is a pretty exciting day. I just got off a Skype call with Austrek, the company that I applied to Australia through, and I'm going to be one of their social media ambassadors for 2019, so I'm super stoked for that. And that was really exciting, but during that Skype call, so while I was on Skype, I got an email and it was from IMI, the Australian Immigration Services, and I was like, oh god, what is that gonna say? But I wanted to finish the Skype call and finish everything like that, and I just got my visa. So I am officially allowed to enter and stay in Australia. I have to tie up some loose ends here, but everything is go. I have my acceptance, my confirmation of enrollment, and my visa, so there's nothing stopping me now. So today we are doing some baking. I have 3 different batches of brownies to try to make. One's going to be dairy-free, one's going to have candy canes in it, and the other's just going to be plain. Obviously we've got to do some holiday Rice Krispie treats. Also going to try to make those dairy-free with coconut oil. And then some melting chocolates. So, gotta wash these ones up. Wish me luck! So I just wanted to share a little baking tip that actually I've just learned from making the same brownie mix over and over and over again. Mom and I swear by the Bob's Red Mill gluten-free brownie mix. I'll put like a little picture somewhere on screen. It is fantastic. My family actually likes it better than gluten full as my mom and I say, so not gluten-free. But normally when you bake something, you want to be able to put a toothpick in and have it come out clean to signify that it's done. But with gluten-free stuff, it typically is a little bit more dry. So what I do is I'll put it in and pull it out. There's not resistance, but it's still not completely clean. You can see that there. It's got some chocolate on it. So the lack of resistance is like usually what I feel, and it's like, okay, that's pretty done, but it's not going to be completely clean because we want it to remain some of that gooey factor and let that kind of cook more slowly just with the heat of the brownies themselves. So yeah, that's my cooking tip, at least for brownies. I've been listening to Disney movies all day while I bake, which has been quite fun. But I wanted to talk about the melting chocolates a little bit. So it's pretty self-explanatory. We just buy these little white chocolate discs from Bulk Barn, and they're all different colors and everything, and you get a mold. So these are presents. It won't be as easy to see. How about these? You can tell those are stockings. And you can get as detailed or as basic as you want. You can pretty much just melt the chocolate and put it in the mold, and it'll look like kind of like the little chocolates you get in advent calendars. But I like to be a little extra about it, and I melt small amounts, so just a little ramekin, and kind of paint the details in some of the molds and then fill it with another color. So I kind of do layers where like the stockings will actually have white little toes and cuffs. The snowmen will have dark chocolate hats and white bodies, that kind of thing. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you a little bit of the process. So first, I just start with a little ramekin of some of the color that I want to work with. You can do a double boiler on the stove, and sometimes I do that to melt some of the bigger quantities, but I also can just use the microwave, just like 30 seconds, 15 seconds at a time, mixing in between so it doesn't burn, and you're good to go. So then I just take a toothpick and the melted chocolate on it, and I kind of paint in the forms. So what I kind of do is I get a decent amount up on the thing, and then I tap at the spots that I want, and it kind of makes it fall down the toothpick and fill up the forms a little bit more. So yeah, I'm going to keep doing this for a little bit, and I'll speed it up and I'll let you guys see the end of this one when I'm done. So as you can see, if I put it in the light, they look a little messy, but they'll turn out fine because this is going to be the back and covered by chocolate. But we've painted the bow details and some of the ribbons on the sides, and then this just goes in the fridge for literally just a couple minutes, just to make sure this is nice and solid before you pour in the base color. So now that this is cooled, we just take like half a spoonful. You gotta get a point where you can actually bring it over. And then you just pour it in. This one's going to need a bit more, but the most important part is afterwards to tap it flat so then it can fill all the nooks and crannies in the corners. And then these, once it's full, go back in the fridge. Where are you going? Are you following me? Watch, he'll go right here. Where is it? There he goes. Oh, beautiful. To you, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Shauna. Yeah. Happy birthday to you. Ew.
Did you wish?
I am tuckered. So as you saw, Shauna just had her birthday dinner. It was really nice. She really liked the shoes that I got her. So yeah, that was nice. She's gonna be going out with her friends, and I now get to relax. I think Vlogmas Day 19 is finally exported, and I'm gonna start uploading it now, and it hopefully will be up before midnight. We currently have really slow internet. My mom's working on that, which is blessed. Yeah, I'm just really tired now after all that. It's a good night though.